Welcome to Whatif tutorials. In this tutorial we'll be looking at connecting to Whatif via remote desktop connection. Click on the Start button, type into the search box remote, and you should see the remote desktop connection program. Click on that. In the search box enter peak.nsystems.com.au, and for the first time, before you actually press the connect button, you need to click on options to check a couple of things. Firstly, in local resources, make sure the printers tab is checked. Click more and make sure the drives tab is checked. Okay, so once you've done that, you don't have to do it again. Then connect. Then you enter your password and username as provided by us. Click OK. Re-enter your password. And you are in Whatif. Okay, what I want to cover in this tutorial are users access, getting your logo files for your quotes, getting picture files for your items, and extracting data from Whatif. Let's look first of all at users. On the Utilities menu, click Setup and User Setup. Here you see there are two users, so this is an example where you have two users set up. With Whatif running remote, you get access to all of the modules of Whatif, but you can, as administrator, and one user is an administrator, the administrator can control the access of each of the other users to all of the modules. When I say control, we mean that if you check or uncheck these boxes here against each module, that means the user can, if they're all checked or one is checked, can create and delete data. If they're not checked, the user can go to the module but cannot create or delete data. So that's what that's all about. So that's users. The next thing I want to talk about is getting logo files. Logos are required for your quotes. So let's have a look at that. Once again, we go to Utilities, Setup, Get Logo File. Now this is a two-step process. What is in fact happening is that the logo file that exists on your local computer is going to be copied to the server, to a specified folder, and to the database folder. First step is for you to find on your own computer the folder from which or in which your logo file exists. So we click on Find Folder. Now if we go down to the bottom here, we will see the local drive. So one of these is going to be your drive. So click on it and then find the folder in which the logo is contained, and then enter the name of the logo file including its extension and click Copy to Database. That will then copy the logo file from your local computer to the server, where it can be used in quotes. Okay, we'll close that. Now, getting picture files is much the same thing. Let me just run you through that. Picture files are associated with items in your standard costing module. So here we go to a standard costing, we go to our item costs, our item master, all of the items here, and any one of these can have a picture. Now, to create a picture for these items, we need to first of all point to the item, go Edit and Specifications and Picture. Now this is a picture that's already been copied up, but to actually get the picture or replace this picture, we click Find Picture Files, and once again it's the same process as we just looked at for the logo file. That is, you have to find the folder on your computer where the picture file is located and then enter the name of the picture file and then copy to database. So that then brings that picture file into the current database. If you want to look at the picture files that you have copied up onto the database, you can see them here. So this is where the picture file has been copied to. So this is the server. Now you have actually copied it up there. If you want to look at the picture, you can do so in here. But if you want to add more or add pictures to items, you have to go through the process we just went through. That is, we edit the item, go to specifications and picture, and find picture file. So that's what the pictures are all about. Those pictures also become automatically available in the quotes module. Okay, so that's the getting of picture files. Finally, there's extracting data. Now, Whatif has a range of reports in every module, a very wide range of reports, which you can print to your printer locally, and you can also print to your PDF creator locally. So one assumes that you need to have a PDF creator. Okay, now to extract data, let's take an example. Go back to our standard costing module and items here. Go to reports, run reports, item list, item master, by item, export. Okay. Now here once again we want to know the folder into which you want to extract the data on your own computer. So once again you click to find folder, go to the bottom of the pile, find your computer and find the folder. Once again, in this case I should say, you are extracting a DBF file, that is a database file. You don't need to add the extension, the system will do it, and it'll also give you a file name there, but you can of course change that, but don't put on an extension, it'll be created as a DBF file. So just to do that, we click extract and it'll be extracted to your local computer, where in these cases, in these DBF files you can, or DBase files, you can open them in Excel. Okay, well that brings us back to our list of songs, and that about sums it up. So remote users of Whatif, in summary, have the benefit of having access to all the modules, and this is included in the monthly cost per user. So the number of users you need is an important decision for you. Of course, there's a minimum of 1 user per month. And we've covered the process of getting and extracting files from the remote server to and from your local computer. And that concludes this tutorial.